Okay, good afternoon everyone. So at this moment, we will talk about finding the amplitude, period, and graph of the cosine function. So talking about the amplitude, so if we have a given function, y is equal to a cos theta, okay, a cos theta. So its amplitude, to get the amplitude, okay, that is just equal actually to the absolute value of A. Okay, so the absolute value of A. And for the period, okay, it's just equal to 2 pi over C. Okay, so 2 pi over C. Like for example, we're given this one, okay, y is equal to cos x plus 2. We can actually write this one as equivalent to 2 plus cos of x. So its amplitude, okay, so the amplitude of this function is just equal to absolute value 1, that is equal to 1. While for the period, it's just equal to what? 2 pi over 1, so the answer is 2 pi. Okay, so that is the period of this given function. So let us proceed now, graphing this cosine function using this table of values. Okay, so we are done about identifying its amplitude and the period. So this is just the concept on how to identify it now, the amplitude and period. Okay, we will proceed now to we have here a table of values. Okay, we will complete this one so that we will fill in all these unknown values for cos x plus 2. We are given the independent quantities. We have 0, pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, pi, and then 2 pi. So what we're going to do is we'll have to solve for cos of x plus 2, given that the value of x we have is 1. We have lot of values from 0 to 2 pi. Okay? So first, when x is equal to 0, so we will have y is equal to cos of, when x is 0, cos of 0 plus 2. So we know that cos of 0, okay, that is actually square root of 4. Cos of 0 is actually square root of 4 over 2, or 2 over 2 is 1. Okay? 2 over 2 is, 2 over 2 is 1. So we have here cos of 0 is 1. Then we have plus 2 is equal to 3. So therefore here is 3. Next, we have here pi over 4. Okay. Next, when x is equal to pi over 4, then we have here y is equal to cos of, pi over 4. Actually, this pi over 4 is just equivalent to 45 degrees. Okay. Cos of pi over 4, or we have pi over 4 is actually 45 degrees. So we have here cos of 45 degrees plus 2. And we know that cos of 45 using rectangular coordinate plane and also the use of special triangle, 45 degrees is in here. So we have here 45 degrees, 45 degrees and 45 degrees. This one is 90 degrees. So accordingly to the theorem pertaining on the special triangle for isosceles, the side opposite to 45 is 1 unit, and the side opposite to the right angle has square root of 2 units. So cos theta, we have here adjacent over hypotenuse, is we have here 1 over square root of 2 plus 2, or that is just equal to square root of 2 over 2 plus 2. Or if we're going to simplify that one, that is just equal to 2.7. Okay, 2.7. If we simplify this one using decimal form. Next, we will proceed now when x is equal to pi over 2. Okay, when x is pi over 2, actually this one is just equal to 90 degrees. We will convert that one into degrees be sure. So y now is equal to cos of 90 degrees plus 2. After that, okay, kailangan si cos of 90. So cos of 90, we have 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So 0, so square root of 0, 0, 0 divided by 2 is 0, plus 2 is 2. Okay? So pi over 2 is actually has a value of, okay, a value of 2. Because we have plus 2 here. No? Next, we will proceed now. Okay? We will proceed now to x is equal to 3 pi over 4. So when x is equal to 3 pi over 4, actually 3 pi over 4 is just equal to, say 3 pi over 4 is just equal to, when we are going to convert that 1 into degrees measure, is just equal to 135 degrees. Okay? If this one is 135 degrees, therefore, y now is equal to cos of 135 degrees plus 2. Okay? So using the rectangular coordinate plane for 135, okay? This one is actually 90 degrees. So pilayan ko lang para mahin 135 is 45 degrees. So 45 will be in quadrant 2. Okay? So this one is 45, 90, and this one is square root of 2, 1 and negative 1 because we are now in quadrant 2. So therefore, cos of 135 adjacent over hypotenuse, we have negative 1 over square root of 2 plus 2, or we have negative square root of 2 over 2 plus 2. When we rationalize that one, that is just equal to negative square root of 2 over 2. Actually, when we are going to simplify this one, we can obtain a value of 1.3. No? So we have here 1.3 positive. Okay? Next, what about when x is equal to pi? So we have here x is equal to pi. That is just actually equivalent to, when we talk about pi, it is 180 degrees. So actually the coordinates for 180 degrees at this time, we know that x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to 0, and r is equal to 1. Then using the property for the sine function, involve theta, we have here this one is y, this one is r, and this one is x. Cos theta is actually equal to, adjacent over hypotenuse is x over r. So we have here cos of, we have here 180 degrees is equal to x. We have negative 1 over r, which is positive 1, answer is negative 1. Okay, so for pi, we have here 180. Cos of 180 actually is, we have negative 1. So therefore, in here, we have y is equal to cos of 180 degrees plus 2 is just equal to, we have this one, the value, negative 1 plus 2 is equal to positive 1. So in here is positive 1. Okay? Next, we will proceed now to, if x is equal to 1, we have 5 pi over 4. The 5 pi over 4, actually, when we convert that one into degrees measure, that is, or it has a value of 225 degrees. Okay? 225 degrees. So if we're going to graph that one using the rectangular coordinate plane, okay, we have 90 degrees, patulong 180. So pilay ko lang para mahin ko 225, we have 45 degrees. So patulong 3 is 45 degrees. So degrees yan. This one is 45 degrees. This angle also is 45. And we have this measurement as square root of 2, 1, negative 1. This one also is negative 1. Okay? So therefore, we have here y is equal to cos of 225 degrees plus 2. Ilaman si cos of 225 ka. Adjacent over hypotenuse is negative 1 over square root of 2 plus 2, or negative square root of 2 over 2, okay, equivalent to what? Okay, 5/4. We have the value of 1.3. No? 1.3. Next, we will proceed now with x is equal to 3/2. Okay, so first, if you erase this one, medyo kamay lang itong area. Okay, so we have here when x is equal to what? 3/4. Okay? Ano? Not 3/4. 3/. Okay, x is equal to 3/2. Okay, so for 3/2, so we can actually convert this one, or 3/2 is just equal to 270 degrees, no? 270 degrees. Okay? Therefore, we have here y is equal to cos of 270 degrees plus 2. Okay, using the rectangular coordinate plane, so we can draw actually using the concept of the unit circle as well as the special triangle. So for cos of 270, so we have here 90, no? 270. So at this moment, we know that y is equal to -1, x is equal to 0, and r is equal to 1. Using the concept of the unit circle. So the radius must be always equal to 1 for the unit circle. So using the definition of cosine theta, ganina pa, adjacent hypotenuse x over r. So naman, x over r, we have 0 over 1, the answer is 0. Okay, so we have here cos of 270 is 0 plus 2, the answer is we have 2. So in here is we have 2, so 3/2. Next, let us proceed now to 7/4. So with x is equal to 7/4, when we convert that one, that is just actually equal to 315 degrees. Okay? 315 degrees. So we need have this, or when we figure out that one using the rectangular coordinate plane, so we can actually figure out that one. 315, we have 270 degrees. Okay? Plus, because 270 and at the same time, ang kumita is 315, so bilay ko lang 45. No? So we have 45 degrees here. This one is we have 45 degrees. So therefore, this one is actually 45 also. 45 degrees, 45. This one is 90. So this one has a mixture of square root of 2. We have here -1 and we have here 1. Okay? -1 because in here this side is parallel to the y-axis. So we have here y now. Okay, y is equal to cos of 315 degrees plus 2. So we have cos, we have adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 1 over square root of 2 plus 2, or square root of 2 over 2 plus 2. So when we simplify that one, okay, when we simplify that one, we can obtain a value of 2.7. Okay, 2.7. Next, let us proceed now when x is equal to 2 pi. That is actually equal to 360 degrees. For the 360 degrees, okay, we have 4 times 90 is 360. Okay, so at this time, we know that x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, and r is equal to 1. We know that, okay, cos of theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse x over r is equal to, we have the value of x is 1 and r is 1, so we have 1. Then we have here, therefore, the cosine of, we have 1 is equal to cos of 360 degrees plus 2 is equal to 1 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. That is actually 4 to 5. So the answer is 3. So these are actually the process on how to identify the exact value. So we have actually the video about how to identify the exact value of the trigonometric function using the concept of the unit circle, the special triangle, and as well as the concept also of the rectangular coordinate plane, particularly their sign, specifically for each quadrant. So let us now proceed to graphing or plotting all these given points. Okay. Okay, so let us draw the rectangular coordinate plane. So we have here the horizontal line, and we have here the vertical line. Okay, the highest point actually, or we will start with 0, and we have here 5 over 4. Okay, next we have 5 over 2. Followed by 3 pi over 4. Followed by pi. Next to 5 is we have 5 pi over 4. Next is we have 3 pi over 2. Next to 3 pi over 2 is 7 pi over 4. 7 pi over 4. Next is 2 pi. So we have here 2 pi. The increment along with the vertical line is only the highest point is 3, no? So we have here 1, okay? We have 2, then we have 3. 1, 2, and 3. First, we have 0 and 3. 0 is x. Then we have 3 is y. So at this point, no? Next, followed by 5 over 4 and 2.7. 1, 2 and 2.7 is something this portion. Okay. Next, followed by 5 over 2, we have 2. 5 over 2, we have 2. Okay. Next, we have 3 pi over 4 and 1.3. So 1.3 here. Next. Okay. Next, we have 5. Then has a value of 1. Okay. Then we have 5 pi over 4. We have 1.3 again. Okay, 1.3. Next, we have 3 pi over 2. And we have 2 as the value. Okay. So we have 2. Next, 7 pi over 4. We have the value of 2.7. Okay. So along with this point, we have 7 pi over 4. Next, we have 2 pi as a value of 3 for cos of x plus 2. So we have 3 here on the peak. Okay, after that, we will have to connect these points. Okay, connect the points. Okay, so this is now look like the graph of the function f of x is equal to cos of x plus 2. So I hope that this video will help you particularly in identifying the amplitude period as well as the graph of any function, particularly in trigonometry.